Bro, you said we were a cult at the last show.
That shit made me feel so tight.
Yo, tell us that story.
Smile so hard. I'm getting yelled at, and all I hear is like, Snky, they're like a cult, and like that's all I ever wanted to hear. Like my pants got so much shorter. I was like, that shit was sick, and like I'm getting yelled at the same time. So I'm like, oh man.
Wow.
Oh yeah, thank you for that. That warmed my heart.
I call what I see.
Definitely.
You know?
Yo, let's do it. Yo, it's Melodies and Checks over here. We've got our first guest, Dookie, from Snky Crew. Yo, this is your boy Checks Cashed, and this is your girl.
What's up, everyone? It's Melody. I don't know. I don't really have like a name. You know what I mean?
Yo, your name's Melody.
I'm Melody.
You got the
Make it
melodies,
up.
bro.
You know.
Yo, you got
so
the funny. You got the moves.
Yeah, Melody. Yeah, there you go.
Melody.
Put an apostrophe in there somewhere.
Right? I'm
Yo.
officially French now.
I like the podcaster formerly known as Melody.
I want to get down to the meat of it, bro. Like, yo, where you from? What's your name? Yo, how you be, bro? What's your crew?
I'm Snky Dookie, aka Heartbroken Heartthrob, aka Please Stop Calling Me Chris Brown in public. It's embarrassing. I'm not him, and I'm not signing any autographs.
Word. Where are you from though? Like in New York?
Forest Hills.
Forest Hills. Word. How does that like help shape the form of your music or any influences within the community?
I was forced to stay like on YouTube and shit, so I always have to like be looking things up. Cause Forest Hills sucks. Except Sonia. Without Sonia, I would have never started smoking cigarettes.
Shouts out Sonya.
So I love her so much. She's been selling me Lucy since I was like 13 years old.
Franzo.
Word.
Fonta didn't come until later, but she's always held it. Sonia will always hold it down. Her husband too, shout outs to him. I don't know his name yet, but he used to be real mean, now he's nice again. So Sonia really shaped me as a person.
So like on the music tip, what are some of your influences or like people you've been listening to? How you do?
So like influence-wise, it's definitely like Chief Keef, Lil B, Blink-182, and like anything else that'll make me cry when I'm alone. So like not even artist-wise, just and Billy Joel,
Shouts out Billy Joel.
Word.
Toby Keith too. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yo, that's lit, bro. Yeah, there's like a lot of directions you take in the music, and I just wanted to talk about the way that you do express yourself on the record, because like it's really authentic and people feel that. Like, how is your writing process sometimes when you write?
When I first started making songs, I remember like the first song I recorded by myself, I showed to Fredo, shout out to Fredo, and like he started laughing at me immediately, like to the point where I had to pause the song because he was laughing so loud. And I was like, why? And he's like, why? Like, why are you rapping like that? Like, you should sound like yourself. So like, since then I really just write anything that's going on in my head, like any thought I have, or like if I fuck with like Dennis Rodman and like Sid Vicious, I'll like just pretend to be them on the song. There's no one like this sad, so fuck it.
Yeah, I mean people aren't feeling the way they used to on a record. Like they're not being honest in their tracks as a rapper in 2018, pouring something real into it and in the writing. And like that's what I love about Snky, because it's like very funny, bro. Like it's some great punchlines. It's like sometimes dirty, sometimes dark, but at the end of the day also you're not fronting. Like sometimes like you have to take an L and you sing on the record about it, you feel me? It's like,
Bless you.
yeah. For sure.
I'll drink to that.
But yeah, man, we're so many different parts of this community, and I wonder like what are some of the people in that community like Alfredo on a music tip that have like nodded?
Well, I'm like new. I consider myself like new to this shit. Like I really haven't been doing this for like as long as like Mahdi or like anyone else who's coming up right now. And I also stay at home a lot. Fredo I know because he put me on when I was young to like clothes and how to get dressed and shit. But like other than that, like I don't really know anyone too well. Like
For sure. Well, you guys used to play DIY scenes and sort of like get to know people.
that was
in that
all
way.
Mahdi. That was all him. Like I was living in Albany trying to figure shit out. He hit me up one day and was like, "Yo, I got a show." It was like August, and he was like, "Come down. You got like we're gonna do our songs." And I was like, "Fuck, all right." And then that led to like
You did like
Just
8
us.
shows that summer.
yeah, like yeah. And I only came to the last one. Like for real, like. I was really not a part of anything.
All of it.
I had 2 bad freestyles recorded that Lamar just gassed me up on OD and was like, nah, this is dope. And like, it was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So like everything's through him. Like he really put me onto shit.
But yeah, man, like you guys have like a niche with the community. I see you guys pull up, you know what I mean? Like you're.
Yeah, when we pull up, we pull up.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what's up, because that's fam, man. That's community. That's something like that's real.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all a give and take. You gotta show love. Get that shit back somehow.
I mean, Snky's really like a family. Like
For real, for real.
shit got weird and like it still is weird, but like at the end of the day, like everyone who's in this is like a childhood friend or like someone who spent like days in a row like at my house or vice versa. Like
Word.
that shit's yeah.
So
I really love this shit to the point where I got that shit on my forearm.
For real.
Like,
For real, Tobacco's
Yeah,
got 2 Rugs drawings on him.
Yeah, dude. Like I have to like reiterate on a level when like people go that far, it's actually not going that far, because that's really a moment in your life. And
Exactly.
you're talking about tattoo culture along with punk and like hip hop and all that shit is co-aligned. Where like, yo, that's a part of your life, you know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Representation is important. I'm not saying like get 69 on your body or like 114 times, but like, yo, I feel you on that shit.
There's definitely a couple more sneaky tags.
Nah, for real, I got
Yo.
like, you see shorts right now. Like that's how my legs are probably gonna look. Like,
The sneaky tag game has to be prominent.
Word.
Like I,
Yo,
just
yo.
one time blown big over my body.
Yo, so I'm going to introduce the next guest as well, which is also in conversation. Yo, the boy Mahdi from Snky. Yo, Snky Chancla. Yo, like the godfather of the young father. You feel me?
Talk that shit, Cam.
Yo, you gotta rep it, man. Like,
I feel it.
Mahdi.
godfather of the young father, bro. Like, yo.
Good evening.
Yeah. Yo, how are you doing today, bro?
I'm feeling beautiful, beloved. How you doing?
Yo, you already know. Snky also has like elements with fashion every once in a while.
Yo, look at my
Like,
pants.
like, yeah. Yo, bro, yeah. Yo, and that's actually your own artwork.
Yeah, I drew this shit on the train and everyone looked at me like I was a fucking psycho. Like, nah, wait, was I in the train? Nah, I was in the barbershop. My man was getting a cut. I had no phone, so I was just drawing on my shits, and then everyone was just like, yo, this kid is weird. And I'm just like, nah, I'm drawing on my pants.
Yeah, I just don't.
It's like
Yeah.
that disease in Superbad. Like kid can't stop drawing dicks.
Yeah.
This kid can't stop writing Snky on his It's ridiculous.
Speaking of Dookie over here is like a young model. Just wanted to put it out there. Like,
Yo, on record, my man said, got my face in Vogue, now I don't take selfies.
Like,
yo, is that on the track?
semi-pros. Huh?
Is that on the track?
Yeah, bro. I have like so many songs I just don't drop because I'm self-conscious.
I can literally tell you, like, if you go on his phone, it's probably like 40 straight songs, and that's not even talking like the shit that we have together.
They're
We're
all on my laptop. Every single,
Every single one of the songs is on his
Let's
laptop.
go, bro. That's funny.
You were talking earlier about like fashion and clothing. Most of the shit that I do, completely honest, I didn't start getting fly until he started coming around and I had someone to be like, all right, I really got an energy to match right now. So this shit just comes from nodding the head to the people around you. Seeing like who's really making the most noise or like who's doing the most in their specter.
Yeah.
And just like riding off that. But we don't really, I don't know, we're real recluse, to be completely honest.
You know, everyone's circle doesn't exactly have to be so fucking broad, because you have the people that affect you, and you know, you can grow with them, and thankfully you guys are doing something with it. Like, you're going past the point of just being friends. You're making something happen. You're making art.
This kid gave me a place to stay, like when I didn't have shit.
It's on that tip where like we're all struggling in New York.
Yo, if
And,
we're
like,
broke
living here.
and already doing this shit and like being happy with what we do, I don't really think we got shit to worry about in that aspect.
That, and we also got good big brothers. I got like 2 people in Albany who will always take care of us. Fucking Poe out in LA. is
Shouts
like,
out, Poe.
The first group we were in, right? We did not perform a single song at a show. Like Tom and Lamar would do like Zombie Blunts or some shit, but like there was one show we went all the way to Virginia. I
Fucking
was dead.
Virginia.
I was dead in the crowd. Me and Lamar are in the crowd, getting the crowd hyped up.
We moshed.
Like, we started a mosh pit.
That's a
Mind you, like I look at Lamar, I'm like, yo, you ready? Like, and he was like, yeah. So our boy comes on. we start like pushing people. I really just let Lamar do it. Like I really just let him get hyped. He's bigger than me. I'm like 110 pounds.
You're like, I'm behind you.
Yeah,
behind
like
you,
yeah.
I lack in every single vitamin. I probably have no iron in my body. Like Lamar punches in mosh pits, but like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
Yeah, that does go on record. Yo, I remember one time me and Brian went out to Boston and I straight up like pushed this fat kid and literally knocked him out of both his shoes.
Really?
Yeah, that was at a Puya Suicide Boys show.
Yo. Oh, okay, that sounds lit, man.
Rules are like Snky has like a punk band.
Newoix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen to Nua.
They're fucking tight.
Wait, this is a new band that you've been listening to?
It's our band.
Oh,
It's not me and
It's
Lamar.
not us, but like they're sneaky.
Yeah, like I went to high school with them. They're dope.
Oh, they're like fam.
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah.
on the same level.
Yeah, and
Are
like,
they actually like, are there members outside of the two of you?
I actually have songs with Gabe, who's in Nuo, and we still need to finish that EP. It's called Ain't Shit Sweet. I have like 3 rock songs that I never put out. I actually did put it out for like 2 weeks.
it was adorable.
It was funny.
And he just
Cause-
kept getting yelled at. And he was like, "Oh, more."
Yeah, because I entered the second verse was not as loud as the first one, and it just made the song like weird. It was really weird.
But Sneaky members include Mahdi, myself, Ruggs. He does the arts. Zoe, he lives upstate. He pretty much he's just pretty cool.
He's cool.
There's Tobacconist, also dope.
Yeah, cool guy. Real
Steve
cool guy.
does clothes. Should be doing
Yo,
music.
Steve, fucking awesome. I like
Who am I
that guy.
missing?
Got Gabe, Angel.
Gabe, Angel, Nunez.
Word. Any of them have stage names?
Gabe and Angel, they're Gabe and Angel.
Yeah, everyone's just normal like their name.
Steve's name is with an H, so it's Steve.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah, that's his.
Yo, I got
Steve.
the swag for the Steve.
Of course.
Igor's
Tobacconist is not a
Tobacconist.
birth name.
Yeah.
He was given that one because he's gross.
Yeah, what if they just misspelled his birth certificate? It was actually Steve.
I pray to God. Yo,
That would
I'm
be
gonna
great.
get Steve's birth certificate. I'm gonna go to the hospital. I'm legally his father, so I can.
I'm
get
gonna
that.
change his name legally.
Yeah, I could.
Oh, we're missing one more sneaky
I'm his
member.
father.
Ooh.
Just like,
Amy Winehouse.
Rest in peace.
Shouts
yeah,
out my
rest in
baby.
peace, man.
We're definitely missing someone.
Yo.
I feel like we did.
Yo, I think we're clocking out here.
It's like we're
Yo,
just-
great talking with you guys. Yo, like,
Thank you for having us.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, man. Mad props, accolades, walk on.